Hello there, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time, we conquered the creepy steeple and took down the mysterious figure who resided at the top and was cursing the town of Twilight Town to be pigs. Or did we? Well, after the dust has settled, his Shadow Mario form has come back. And we are the ones in control of him. Something is amiss. And it is time now to chase after regular Mario and get some answers. Meanwhile, in Twilight Town...
Yes, this time we'll take that Mario and get his map. With this super bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Vivian, hand me that glorious super bomb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that, mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with! Oh, you terrible liar! Stop making up stories to cover for yourself! If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it, and obviously you lost it! Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Beldam. Well, we can't do much without it, now can we? Oh, you are such an idiot. Very well. I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta? And if you don't find it, well, you know what'll happen, don't you? I get punished. That's right, you little twit. So get cracking! Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to a chore.
Uh-huh. Poor Vivian. She is just having a rough day. And I knew there was a way to break that open. I guess I didn't think to try the hammer before. Oh well. I thought of it now, and that's what matters. Alright. Well, now we gotta make our way back through the Twilight Trail. But because we are not the real Mario, we don't have our partners with us. So any fights we run into, Mario's gonna have to handle solo. So as a result, I would like to avoid fighting if I can. Which is honestly why I'm... Dang it. I'm about to say it's why I'm not rolling up into a tube. Because it makes things harder to avoid when I am. Jeez. Alright, well, let's try. Let's try. Get a Quake Hammer to stop the Hyper Cleft. And we might actually get to see the Daisy's attack now. Aha! I guarded! I wasn't 100% sure on the timing on that one. Alright, let's get rid of you. Clefty McCleft boy. Ah, dang it. I messed up the timing and now I'm asleep. Oh, this is bad. And this is why we have life shrooms. Stupid Daisy. Yeah, daisies are no joke if they end up getting their attack off. It is well worth it to be able to block them or to avoid them or just instant kill them. Like, any way to not have to deal with their attack is ideal. Oh, geez. I don't want to fight you! Dang it. Okay. Do I have an item that can stop y'all? No, of course not. Don't really have an attack that'll... Screw it, I'm running. Bye-bye. I ain't dealing with you. Yeah, I didn't notice until now, because that's only like the second or third time I've run away. We're not losing coins when we retreat. That's a little weird. I guess the whole idea is like, you know, the penalty for not fighting them is that you don't get any reward from it. But with how easy it is to run away from fights, I don't know. Seems a little silly. Anyways, unlike the Twilight Forest path, this is pretty easy to get through without hitting anything as a tube.
Hey, what's up, Slick? I've been waiting for you.
It's Mario!
Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body, too. Man, can I jump now? And hey, you're so popular around here, I get mobbed! I just love being you! Yeah, so cool, I don't think I ever want to stop. So you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now! See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too! Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Right, Slick? That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unsporting to ruin you without the challenge. So I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot.
We're given a special naming screen here. Honestly, this kind of... Okay, I'll have something to say about this later, but for now, we gotta guess his name. Let's see. He's got overalls, a mustache, and a hat with an M on it. I got it! I know his name. Nope. You're Mario!
Wrong no, little nobody. Who named their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. And don't even think about running from battle here. No running.
Well, you heard the man. No running allowed.
You're not thinking about running away, are you? You better not be.
Don't worry, I'ma jump on ya. Oh. Doesn't work. Yeah, no matter what we do, we can't hurt him right now. So despite his commands, we gotta go. Don't even have to try. We get it for free. Bye-bye.
Aww, that's no fun.
Well, the body snatcher is still at large. But at least the town is okay. The curse has been lifted since Mario beat that bad ghost. Ah, that perfect yellow cap. Those scuffed purple overalls. He's the absolute best. Why don't you do something about your appearance and spiff up like Mario, huh? Interesting. She actually commented on the colors of the W emblem. I didn't know that.
What?
Then again, I also kind of forgot that,
What?
that Mr. Body Snatcher actually wore the outfit too.
No, you
Oh dear.
Monsieur.
Why were you
When I
in
was
here
here.
while I was
I was
gone?
here.
Answer me.
In this shop.
Perhaps I
I
don't
think there's something...
No,
Isn't
I
that
do.
the
Uh,
Tell me, be honest. It's my shop.
Ma'am, what's going on here?
Mademoiselle.
Oh, this is awkward. That pig wasn't my husband after all. This guy is younger and kinda handsome.
Why were you in here
What
while
a
I
charming
was
fellow.
When I
Perhaps this time I traded in for a new husband.
shop.
No,
Oh, I'm only
just
fooling.
Be honest. It's It's my shop. I don't want to
jeez.
have to use a ninja.
You know what? I'm here to withdraw.
I meant you.
Now speak.
No
You
harm.
can't.
I promise.
I want
You
life
were
share.
here while I was gone.
No,
Answer me.
untrue.
Perhaps
Monsieur.
I don't want to
When I
know.
awoke.
No, I do.
Okay,
Tell me. Be
you-
honest. It's my
you.
shop. She's my wife.
Huh? I do not understand this madness. Part of two. Not at all. I just do not get it. I remember coming here through that pipe. But it gets fuzzy after that. And now I do not know why I am here. Now that it is a problem, this young woman is quite fetching, huh?
No,
You
untrue.
can't.
I collect the goods and she sells them. Simple. A good shop like a good marriage is dependent on teamwork, my friend. So show your support and buy something.
No,
You
untrue.
can't.
Monsieur.
I'm gonna let them just enjoy their argument. And looks like the traveling Toad sisters were also here. They were, in fact, pigs. Vivian!
What do I do? What do I do? For me?
She's having a bad time. Well, let's see if we can give her a hand. Just gonna flatten all the grass here. There it is! You got a super bomb bomb! Won't Vivian be punished if she doesn't find this? Sir, that is not a super bomb bomb. That is a grenade. That is just straight up a grenade.
I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's gonna punish me again. It should be around here somewhere, but I just can't find it. What? You found it?
There it is.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank goodness. At least I won't get punished now.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! It's broken! It must have broken when my sister dropped it. What do I do? What do I do? Why does everything have to go wrong all the time?
Here, let me fix it.
Oh, don't even bother trying. It's really busted. What do I do now, huh? Well, my sisters will be back any minute now. But I do appreciate your offer. Thank you.
And it disappears.
Hey, wait just a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me?
My name is...
What? I can't hear you.
I said that my name is...
Your name was stolen? I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Oh, wait, no it doesn't! Your name was stolen? That's... I'm not sure what to call that kind of problem. Which fits, I guess. Gee whiz! You have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. All right, that's it. I'm gonna help you get back your name and your body and your friends. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore anyway. We aren't very happy together. Truth is, it took me a while to realize I was their sister, not their brother. Now their usual bullying feels heavier.
This line. I had mentioned a while back in the Boggly Woods that I would have more to say about Vivian. And this line right here is why. Honestly, I think it'd be better if I paused this and did this in post. Okay. So, this line here is entirely new for the remake. It was not in the original. It actually ended after Vivian talking about wanting to leave her sisters. And this one line has sparked so much doggone discussion and hate on the internet that makes no doggone sense to me. I'm going to go into why, but if none of this kind of topic interests you or you just don't want to get into any of it, because I'm going to try to avoid getting political or anything, but I feel like that's going to be difficult because of the nature of the subject. I'm going to put a timestamp below so that you can skip to if you don't want to be here for this. So, to explain my point. Obviously, this line here is meant to reference that Vivian is transgender, which has been a bit of a hot button topic in the last couple of years especially. First of all, just gonna point this out there. I have no problem with transgender people. Never have. Don't think I ever will. I don't really understand why Vivian is in this case. Because I feel like it doesn't really add anything to the story. But I also don't understand the people who hate it because I don't think it detracts anything from the story. And the reason for that is because she has been depicted multiple different ways across different regions. To start with, in the original Japanese, Vivian, it's a little bit tricky. So the translations that I was able to find mostly reference that Vivian looks like a girl but is actually a boy. Now, that on its own doesn't necessarily imply that she is transgender, but a lot of the conversation I've seen online seems to defend the fact that, no, this statement means that she isn't transgender and stuff like that. While the other side is like, no, this doesn't confirm anything because it's, Japanese and context matters a lot more in the Japanese language, which that is true. Japanese is a very context-heavy language, more so than English. From what I could gather, the term that they used in the original Japanese version was, I believe it was like otokono or something like that, which a lot of people say refers to like a femboy or something like that, and not necessarily transgender. But here's a fun little fact that I am certain of. There isn't an actual word for transgender in Japanese. They do have a word for it technically, but it's literally just like transgendaru, something like that. It's basically an English borrowed word. It's not an actual original Japanese word. And I couldn't find anything about the origins of that word. The reason I bring that up is because when you take that into consideration and the way that Japanese is context heavy, who's to say what the original intent was? It could have been interpreted easily as, yes, once a boy, now a girl. But we don't know. And that's the problem. Now, as far as other translations goes, most of them kind of went back and forth between either making her, the same thing, a boy who looks like a girl or whatever like that, or is just straight up female, like what they did in the original English release. Funny enough, the only one that I could find that had actual transgender, without any question whatsoever, was the original Italian version. Another thing that I don't fully understand about this is her interaction with Beldam. And what I mean by that is they actually toned down her bullying in the remake. In the original Japanese, she literally calls Vivian out on this. Vivian says, "The three Shadow Sisters," at, when they're introducing themselves to Mario, and Beldam is like, "Where are these three sisters? Aren't you a man?" And obviously that wasn't here in the remake. So they actually toned it down pretty significantly for the remake. It's actually a lot more subtle in this version than in the original, at least until this moment. And of course, in the original English, she called themselves the Shadow Beauties, and Beldam was insulting her of her appearance, calling her, in quote, plug ugly, which is a hilariously rude phrase. So why then does all of this make no sense to me? Because there's obviously a lot of differences here between the original and the localizations, because localizations change things all the time. That's nothing new. The reason the discourse makes so sense to me is because no matter which way I look at it, at the end of the day, what are you dealing with? You are dealing with a character who is trying to be themselves, who is constantly bullied and berated by their family, and then finds someone who they thought was an enemy but is actually the kindest person they've ever known, and then proceeds to want to help them and move on from their traumatic, abusive relationship. It doesn't matter if she is transgender, if she is a boy acting like a girl, or if she was just born female. The context doesn't change beyond that. The end result doesn't change beyond that. The overall story doesn't change beyond that. Like, I understand the desire for representation and stuff like that, and, you know, looking at the dialogues from the originals, yeah, the way that she is portrayed in all of these, honestly, it flows pretty well, and for the most part, I'd say the representation is handled pretty well, even if this line feels a little overt. But I'm not part of those groups, so I'm probably not the best authority on that subject. But at the end of the day, remember what I said back in the sewers. When it comes to a game, I like to try and judge it based on it, how it's presented. And looking across all these presentations, I just see the story of someone being bullied and abused, who then manages to move on from that abusive relationship. Doesn't matter to me if they're transgender or not. The story is good. And the character is very well written regardless. So I don't get the hate. Also, just gonna add one other little point that makes no sense, especially in regards to the hate. Vivian is a doggone shadow ghost. I don't think changing gender works the same for her as it does for humans. So I really don't understand why people get angry over it. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say because, you know, Vivian is such a simultaneously loved and apparently hated to an extent character by certain crazy people. But I don't know, this just really got under my skin, and I haven't seen anyone with the take I just kind of gave now where it really doesn't matter because it's all well done anyway. So if you've been fighting for like saying, oh no, she's not transgender or whatever, or oh no, she shouldn't be because this isn't true to the original localization, just stop and consider how it's presented. I think you'll enjoy yourself a lot more.
I also feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. That's the right thing to do, right? Right!
I believe that is the 5th woman who has kissed you now, Mario.
So, here we go!
Vivian has joined your party. Vivian's ability is a primer. Press X to have Vivian pull Mario into the shadows where they can hide. Like so. Even the ghosts don't know where we are. You can use this ability to hide from enemies. Press X to emerge. That concludes the primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Vivian's ability? Oh yeah. Push a button. In battle, Vivian can set enemies on fire with her Shade Fist. Or she and Mario can hide in the shadows to avoid danger with her Veil move. Yay!
I guess we need to find out that ghost's real name first, huh? Well, that'll be a start. Now, how are we gonna get that kind of information? Oh, hey, I have sort of an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent people around, but they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, we can hide in on the shadows so you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So, in addition to the villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I can do for you with my powers.
I actually want to see something. Nope. There. I want to see this. Vivian was one of the 3 shadows, but has now chosen to leave her 2 sisters behind. Press X to hide with the shadows. When hiding, nobody can find you. Okay, I thought that there was going to be some other information there based on what I just discussed. But yeah, we now have a partner again, Vivian, and she is definitely one of the most popular partners. I assume she still would be considered as among the most popular. I don't know, I really like her. She isn't my personal favorite, but she's pretty good. Anyways, birds! So, I was chatting with Rotbeak in Toad Town on Instant Messenger yesterday. And he said he just got fiber optic on his home network. You believe that? Rad. I bet he's downloaded 100 meg apps with no problems on those fat pipes. Probably serving that feather club for Crow's side at the speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And yet it's all games and featherless sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bust survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. Gossiping about bird tech. Okay. Also, 100 megs, definitely more of a deal when TTYD first came out than nowadays. Start talking about downloading something that's like several gigs at the speed of light, and then we'll talk. I've been really depressed lately, thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We gotta come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric. I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. They would if we could alleviate a few major problems with them. Personally, my money is on the nuclear energy, but, you know, that also has its own share of problems. I don't know. I don't want to get, listen, I'm doing this live and I'm doing the discussion on Vivian in post. I know it's probably going to get somewhat political. I don't want to get political again. I don't like it. It's not fun for anyone. And, this is for fun. Alas, this twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. Okay then, I'm going to ignore you. More birds. Hey Maud, listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs this year. Oh, is little Ronnie that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. The birds can take SATs.
You!
Okay, sure, why not? All right, well, these are the last birds in town.
You!
So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? Nobody even knows. He was so dumb, it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under creepy steeple, I hear. And it's obvious that saying his real name is one weakness. So I wonder how all this is gonna end up then.
What?
Did you hear that? If we search on the creepy steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name.
What?
Let's go to creepy steeple.
What? You!
To the steeple of Creeple we go. So I guess I'll use this opportunity. Oh,
Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. I was on this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it?
quick break in the sky.
So this is the one who stole your name and body. It looks sort of familiar to me. All right, cut the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stop you. If he gets my real name, then you get your body and name back. Fire away, no name.
Guess name. All right, so he's not Mario. We've established that. Of course. He's not wearing red and blue. He's wearing yellow and purple. He must be Wario. Who else but Wario could do such a dastardly thing?
Rob them under, little nobody. Who can get kid back? Prepare for doom, Slick.
Yep, and we're back to this. To be fair, who would actually name their kid Wario? That is not a pleasant name. It literally, it's supposed to like literally just translate to bad Mario or something like that. All right, let's go.
Oh, that's no fun. He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's go get your name back.
Indeed, let's. Let's go, Vivian. But to what I was about to say before, this chapter is also pretty regarded as kind of bad by a lot of people, because even the people who love Vivian and random star piece, and like the aesthetic and all that, like me, do have one major problem with it, and that's the backtracking. Like, you know, we went to the creepy steeple. That was very quick and simple. Then we had to go back to town. Now we gotta go back to the creepy steeple. And spoiler warning, we're gonna have to go back to town afterwards. So, and I'm pretty sure we also have to go back to the creepy steeple again. So there's like 5 times we have to go through this path. And it does get a bit repetitive, not gonna lie. Now, while we are here, I suppose we can demonstrate the power of Vivian. Shade Fist. Press the button that appears on screen. So Vivian's attacks mostly have a bit of a gimmick to them. where you don't know what button you're gonna push. There we go. And yeah, her Shade Fist burns enemies. They take damage over time. Honestly, as far as base attack goes, it'd be hard to beat it. It's pretty good. All right, you're using your thingy to... Oh, no. Oh, this could be bad. Let's see what happens. All right, we killed you. Good. That's not what I'm scared of. I am scared of this. I'm gonna try to use Veil. Press the buttons in the order that they appear on screen. Oh no! And there's confusion in action. Please, thank you! Okay. Okay, good. He's frozen. Now Mario. I don't care how confused I am, you're not hitting me with a tin can. Don't! Listen, I know she punched you, but that's no excuse. Really? Oh, man. Yeah, that's confusion in action. It ain't a good condition to have. Ugh. Okay. Unfortunately, lost some audience members thanks to that tomfoolery. All right, let's punch. As an aside, I don't remember what my flower points were, so I don't know if it ate the flower points for the attempt at using Veil. I'm going to assume it did. But yeah, that's Vivian in a nutshell. Ah, tried to bonk it. Ooh. Yeah, I think, I'm just gonna double item this. There we go. I got so many of these dang things. Oh, shoot! You know what? I just realized there's another badge I should probably be wearing right now. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take a moment to fix that then. Right, get all my stuff. Sort my name. Okay, how many BP do I need? Because I want... Oh, wait, I do have it. I thought I didn't have it. I guess I've been getting the coins and it just wasn't really showing it. For some reason, I thought I didn't have refund on. Or maybe that's why I'm getting some of those coins after back. I don't know. I'm so used to how refund works in Paper Mario 64. Go away. I don't want to fight you. I'm so used to how it works in Paper Mario 64, as I was saying. Where it, like, sprinkles coins out from Mario's head after you use the item. So, because I wasn't seeing that, I was assuming that it wasn't going right. Okay. I'm not going to be able to avoid you, clearly. Oh, me no likey. Okay, well, I think I know how I'm going to have to handle this. Start by punching you. There you go. Burn the flower. Oh. Ah, crud. Well, I was gonna kill the daisy before I did this, but I kind of have to do this now. Fail! Whoop! He don't hit nothing because there's nothing there to hit. And you can't hit me either because we can't hear you down here. Oh, no. Oh, double no. trying to think of what I want to do. I'd rather just eat the life shroom and get rid of the daisy. I'm not getting anywhere with that stupid flower singing us to sleep. Please tell me I can still guard. Nope. Didn't think I could. Okay. You, sir, are a jerk, and you need to die. Well, I've used another life shroom. Maybe I'm not as overpowered as I thought. Or I'm just really bad at these enemies. Either or, who knows? Anyways, let us continue on to the steeple of Creeple. Oop, didn't mean to go in there. Hup. Nice try. Aha! I tricked you! Okay, so now we're at the steep. And what we actually need to do is go down the well. Remember the grate? Well, thanks to Vivian... Oh, right. The Buzzy Nest is here. I'd rather not fight all of these. Oi. Let's give him a quakety-quake hammer. Thank you! Appreciate the stage being the stage. Let's get that spike top. Unfortunately, he is immune to fire, but fortunately, it doesn't matter because I dealt enough damage to just kill it anyway. Yeah, Vivian's punch might burn things, but it's not a fire element attack in and of itself. So it can still hurt the Buzzy Beetles even though they're immune to fire. Which is great, I like that. Of course, it also means that things that are weak to fire would not take any extra damage from it. But there's more ways to deal with that later. Okay, easy enough. Dang! I got a badge from that? Okay. Didn't expect that. Anyway, what we do is we push this grate up a little bit and hide. And now we're on the other side. Pretty nifty. A shine sprite. Very good. We're going to need those later. And a little tube hole. With stairs. And a floor panel. Where might this rabbit hole lead? It leads to the back of the room that held the booze. And now we can go in here. Look at this. Oh wait, there's a hole there. And we can see now that the door is locked with a padlock, so we'll need to get a key to open it from the other side. But we're now in a new room. Complete with a Mr. Softener. A Power Plus, heck yeah. And a couple of fancier boxes. The Steeple Key. And the letter P. A letter needed to get Mario's name and body back. I will be talking about that later. But above all else, a parrot. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, he don't say much. If he can see us. What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one know his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it, and making me guard the name's stupid missing letter, no way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Duplex, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? Pretty bird. Silly bird. But now we know the body snatcher's name. It is Dupless.
We heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie. And we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh! There's a pipe here. Well, let me open this door first. Wait a second! Wait, no way. It is! That's what this remake, man. They knew what needed to be done to make the game better by taking these steps to eliminate the repetitive parts of it. Gotta say, I didn't expect that one. That's amazing. That is simply amazing. I love that. Now we can actually go to the creepy steeple without going back through the forest.
Hey, what's up, Snip? Been waiting for ya! Hey, Snip. Hide your cancel your magazine subscriptions, because you're getting a raise. But first, please amuse me with one more game. It really gives me joy to watch you squirm and fidelity as you try to guess my name. So, hit me one more time.
Guess name. Okay. So, as you probably saw on this thing a few times, we have this letter P here that wasn't here before. Now, in the original 1,000-Year Door, this name entering screen is used anytime that you need to enter a name. Like, for example, when we named the Yoshi Podobo, we use this. But in the remake, it uses the Switch system default. But obviously, they couldn't do that here because you need to be able to find the letter P. And the reason for that is so that you cannot possibly guess his name in advance, because his name is always Dupless. And no, you can't use the capital P. Trust me, I tried when I was a kid. It doesn't work. So I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that they use the Switch default for the other name entries. Like, I understand it, but at the same time, it kind of ruins the fun of this part to me. Just a little bit. Not significant. Anyway, that's all there is to say about that. Your name is Dupless.
What? What did you just say? It can't be! No! I'm feeling great!
Sorry about that. Had the phone going off in my pocket there.
Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where would he go to hide?
Well, I would put my money on the creepy steeple. But I think I've gone going long enough here. So next time on Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, we're going to get our name and body back. And hopefully Vivian won't be too mad at us for being Mario. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.